What's up guys, Coach Nate, owner at Steel Strength Training. In these videos, I'm giving you my best tips from the last 10 plus years of helping close to 1,000 everyday men and women change their body, health, and lifestyle through strength training, nutrition, walking, and holding our clients accountable to those plans. But anyway, today I'm gonna be talking about what you need to do if you want to start winning with your health and your fitness. If you want to start winning with your health and fitness, stop stopping. If you want to start winning, stop stopping. And here's what I mean. You've got to break free of this toxic cycle that is so common in the fitness industry. I think it's human nature, to be honest, but I think it's so common, especially in the fitness industry. I think the fitness industry has really tapped into, not to the benefit of the consumer, but really tapped into the all or none mindset that's very easy for us to fall into. And it's important that you stop stopping or stop thinking about your fitness journey, your health and fitness journey as something you start and stop. Look, once you're a parent, you remain a parent the rest of your life, okay? Once you get married, hopefully you stay together and you remain married the rest of your life. So once you become a husband, once you become a wife, once you become a mom or a dad, you are that for the rest of your life. And some days you may feel like a great parent, a great spouse. Other days you might feel like a really terrible parent and a really terrible spouse. And many days you might feel in between. Maybe you're not terrible, but you're not the best either. Okay, but regardless, it doesn't change the fact that you are a parent, you are a spouse. And the same goes with your body, with your health, with your fitness. From the moment that you are born, if you have a body, which if you're watching this, I'm assuming that you have a body. And if you have a body, then you have some status with your health and your fitness. And so whether you know it or not, whether you're aware of it or not, rather, you are on a health and fitness journey. Whether that journey is going in a good direction, a bad direction, or it's just hanging out in some neutral position, regardless of the results or the direction of your journey, you are on that journey. And I think it's important that we recognize this. Your trainer, your gym, your workout program, your workout equipment, your eating plan, your food, that is not your health and fitness journey. Those are tools. They are part of your health and fitness journey, but they are not your health and fitness journey. If you have to move cities and find a different gym, if you are no longer working with your trainer, regardless of any changes that happen, if you go from one workout to another, you're not stopping and starting. You might stop and start your time with a trainer, with a gym, with a program, with a diet, but your health and fitness journey started the moment you were born and continues until the day that you die. And it never stops. Just like being a spouse and just like being a parent. Once you recognize that, you can understand that you never have to restart or you never have to hop back on the wagon, if you will. You might get back to your plan, but you are always on your journey, like it or not. But the good news of this is that you too can break free, just like our hundreds of clients that we're working with right now. 165 to be exact. And counting. You too can break free of the all or none mindset. And when you stop thinking in all or none terms, starting and stopping and starting and stopping, you can finally break free from this rut that you have been, you know what I'm talking about. This rut you've been stuck in for days, weeks, months, years, maybe even decades. Instead of all or none, start and stop, you're already started and you're never stopping. And so what's important now is that you do the best you can with what you have. I was having a conversation about this with a client just last week. She's seen amazing results, better results than she's ever seen in her adult life, and she's so excited about it. And she actually just came out, she made a bunch of progress, a bunch of fat loss progress, and then she had a very busy month. Child was going off to college, lots of travel. It was busy in a good way, but a busy month nonetheless, and her weight stayed the same. And of course, she was bummed that she hadn't lost weight, as any normal human feels, because no matter how fast we make progress, we always want it to be faster. I think it's in our nature to be impatient. I think we have to learn patience. But I gave her some perspective and I said, look, I said, what would have happened a year ago, 2 years ago, had you had this month? Would you still be in the same weight, or would you have regressed? And she said, I definitely would have regressed. And I said, and that's it right there. That's the secret. The goal is not to be perfect all the time, whatever that means. The goal is not to be on all the time. The goal is consistent execution, just like as a spouse and a parent. You do the best you can with what you have. And some days you don't have a lot, but you just do your best. And your best, you might feel like your best sucks that day, but you can't just look at what you have. You have to look at what you have to give that day and give it. You can't look at and say like, well, I don't have a lot to give as a spouse, so I'm just not even going to try. Oh, I don't have a lot to give as a parent today, so I'm not even going to try. No, even if it's 20%, you do the best you can with what you have. And what that does is it builds character, and it makes sure that when times are good and you have a lot to give and your cup runs over, that you're actually committed to giving. You're committed to pouring yourself out. You're committed to giving more, investing as a spouse, investing as a parent, investing in your health and fitness. So the goal is not all or none, start and stop. You're always going. You never stop. Your journey never stops, okay? Your goal is to do the best you can with what you have. Ride the waves of life. When you got a good time, ride that wave. Use that momentum. Make as much progress as you possibly can with your health and fitness. And when difficulty strikes, and strikes it will, and the storms are coming, and they're smacking you, pushing against you, and you feel that resistance, don't give up. Hold on. Hold on with all you have, even if all you have isn't very much. Hold on. The goal in that season might be to make a little bit of progress. It might be actually to make no progress, but maintain. And you know what? In the worst of seasons, I've had them myself, and I've seen clients go through them. Life will smack you like this sometimes. It's an unfortunate reality, but somebody's got to talk about it, all right? Sometimes the best thing that you can do is fight and hold on, do the best you can with what you have, white knuckles, and the goal is to minimize the amount of progress that you lost. And that doesn't sound very exciting or sexy or flashy or fancy, and it doesn't make for a good headline for a social media post, for a magazine. Do people even read those anymore? I don't know. A digital magazine. Okay, it doesn't make for a good headline, but it's the truth, and that's real life. And I'll tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, that is why our program works well, because our program is designed for the everyday man or woman. We believe that your fitness plan should serve you and not the other way around. Your plan exists to serve you. You don't exist to serve your plan. All right, so break free, break off these chains. I've given you the key. Unlock those chains and be free from this all or none mindset, and don't look back. And instead, starting today, acknowledge the fact that you started a long time ago, the moment you were born, and focus now on doing the best you can with what you have. And I promise you, while it doesn't sound as exciting, you will make far better progress with this mentality than with the all or none mindset. I absolutely guarantee it.